Servus and welcome. I'm Vera at Spilled Coffee Crafts, and today I have a new video set up. I hope this is working because I brought you guys here to my really official working space, and I found a camera setup that's hopefully working, and this would be so much better and more convenient for me. So I really hope, fingers crossed, that this will work. Okay, but now for the real thing. We are working today, we have a Playdate in the Asylum Journal, and I'm intending to tie up all the loose ends because I want to start on a new, big, exciting project in here. I already mentioned it. I want to do the self-portrait part, but before this, because I need to think about it a little bit more, and until I figured out in my head at least what I want to do for the self-portrait or how I want to structure it, I want to tie up a few loose ends that we already have here. We talk about these later. The first thing, oh, and I already forgot something. Give me a second. You see, and now it's only really a second. And maybe I don't even need to cut this video so much because I don't need to run away. And you know my box. So, and I have some things here that I need because one of the loose ends I had here, and this was already in my last video, is the cover. And I still love this cover. I love the effect. I love this faux leather. It's fine. It's just, it was a little bit too plain. It looked, yeah, it's fine, but not really. Then also, I'm not 100% happy with my title plate because you can't really tell, and you can read it, but it's not an obvious, this is the title of the journal. But I'm not doing this. I need to think about it because, yeah, it needs to tie in with the whole style. For now, I'm okay with it. I will change it eventually, but not today. This is one thing that is still upcoming on a later part. But what I already did, and I mentioned this the last time, is I added more ties to my closure. Whoops. So you see, and also with my last video where I put all the eyes, you will see this page again today. Yeah, I found this charm in my stash with this eye on it, and I love it, and I put it here and one on the closure bits, on the buckles. So this will live here. And why did I choose green? Because I will also add this here. This is a part from, I think it was like a money purse or something like this, that I took apart, and it is real leather. And this was one part of the closure. And also I made this little stamped fly. Such an easy word. And I embossed it. Can you see it? Oh, where am I? So you see. Yeah, and I love it. And of course, if you've seen Brenda's journal, it only took a couple of minutes until I mentioned her, of course. She has a fly charm on hers, and I really love it. I don't have it, but I think this embossed fly will do very nicely, and it ties in very nice also with this green charm. So this will go here. And yeah, this is one of the first things and one of the loose end I want to tie up. That's the word of the day today, or the phrase of the day. We talk about all these other things later today. So this goes up here, and I could simply staple this on. That's the question. Can I? You see, I can reach out there and I have a stapler. Wow, I like this new setup. I really hope that this also works in the video. Let's see if I can staple this on here. Okay, it goes on the stapler. Yes. Guys, have I shown you my stapler? It's a real vintage one and I love it. The only thing, it doesn't open here, but cool thing, right? And it staples so easily. So nearly no effort involved. Okay, so this is on here, and I like that this is loose and I didn't need to glue it on here. And we need to glue, oh yes, and the fly will nicely cover the staple. Perfect. So, and I did not back this. This is just an old book page, and it slightly overhangs the leather here, but I don't think that this will be a problem, and I don't want to really back it. If it's not necessary. So this is all-purpose glue. Let's put it on here. Voila, one thing done. So let me take one sip of coffee. We are finally in this stage of the video where I'm drinking coffee, right? So you missed it in my other videos. Come on, tell me the truth. Drinking coffee is a thing with these videos, right? So that's it for the cover. I think until I figured out what I do with the nameplate, I'm happy with this now. I give you when we close it up, I give you the final look, how this is looking with the ties and everything. So then I'm okay with these pages. They are fine for me. I love them. So then, of course, the next one is our door page with the decoration beside the door. And what I added, and I didn't show on the video where I created this one, was that I also made this charm. It's a key charm, and it's not as heavy as a regular key, but still. And I put some alcohol ink on it. And guys, please excuse my nails, they are horrible today, but I didn't have the time, and I wanted, rather than doing my nails, I wanted to do this video and talk to you. So, and yeah, again, the idea is just, this is the key to the room. Yeah, I know there is no keyhole, but yeah, this is an art journal still, right? So, can you even see this side of the page? Yeah, let me scooch you over a little bit. So this is living in here, and yeah, this can be used so to let me out of my room. Of course, I made this little sign, however you will call it, from one of the remnants of the master board I already used in here, because I think that, yeah, the key needs a sign telling which number it, and I will not make a faux enamel style. This is a loose thing on the key, so just, we know, okay, this is the key to room number XYZ, so 785. And for this, I need to stamp. Now I need a second. I had to grab my number stamp because the silicone steps are not here beside me. And I hope I don't kick you too much on the camera stand. We will see. Okay, so this will go here. Yeah, you know the drill. That's the easy bit. You see? I hope this camera setup is working, or I am able to adapt to it. You see? We just put it on here. And you see how much the process of the faux enamel style changed the look of this number. But shall we emboss it anyway? What do you think? No, it's not necessary. I just put in a hole here. Yep. And I think this needs a reinforcer. Where are they? Oh yeah, here they are. And I hope there is a neutral one. Oh yes, let me see. Yes, this will work nicely. And guys, I'm running pretty low here. I have a punch that makes these reinforcement rings. I think I talked about it when I used them here in the journal. Yeah, nicely ties in with this. And I need to make a bunch more. Okay, so let's put this on here. Oops. No, come on. Oh, glue is grabbing fast today. Oh, it's an gloomy and overcast day today, which is fine because the last few days were glorious with bright sunshine and quite a lot of heat. So I'm ready for a break. Don't get me wrong, I love the sun and I'm rather hot than cold, but for a change, it's nice. So how are we? Yeah, we need a jump ring here. Give me a second. Where are my jump rings? Here they are. So I have this whole, and we need one of the bigger ones. Let's do a gold one. Oh, come on. One of these. Yeah, they will do nicely. I bought these jump rings on Amazon and they are kind of weird because they look like normal jump rings, but they are so soft. I can really bend them with my fingers. I don't need any tools, which is nice while crafting, but I'm not really, I don't know what on the long-term use this will mean. So let's put this on here and then close them. You really can open and close them with your fingers. Oh, okay. I see I need a second one to put this really on here. This will not do. Okay, so again, we're closing it. So if I need one, I have others too that need a tool to open and close them, which is the usual way. Yeah, but I could also use a tie to put this on the ring, but let's see how the jump ring thing is working. I hope I'm not not so, I won't say not ideal thing. Not ideal is the right word I'm looking for here is that, yeah, that will do nicely. I can't see what I'm filming at the moment where I'm filming it with this setup. So yeah, I hope you can see what I'm doing. I try to figure out the space that I'm filming. Yeah, I'm still working on the setup, but for now it's looking good for me. I'm sorry, much camera talk today. So that's the key thing. So it's on there, and yes, it's kind of bulky, but for this journal I don't mind. We have plenty of space. This is a nice thing about this binding. And guys, I'm still not sure about this binding. In general, I love it because it really gives me space. So like this page, that there is so much bulk, it really doesn't matter. It doesn't make it to a gator mouth. It's really a nice binding for that. But still, as a journal, it's weird. And it's, yeah, quite possible that I didn't do the binding tight enough, or I'm going back and forth with it if I love it or not. I'm for sure not loving it. I like it. It has its purpose. Yeah. Okay, so we tied up this thing, we did the cover. Then what I also already mentioned is that I need to add something here. This is kind of weird. So can you even see on the camera the little string I got on there? And it's kind of floating on the door. So, and I can't put in now a bread because it would show on the other side. So what I need to do is I'll cut the, oh, can you see? I need to do this. I think I will be quite a lot off camera until I figure out how to do things with this setup. So the struggle is real. I hope my little pliers are strong enough. No, they are not. Can't clip this. Oh yes, now it's gone. And the second one, yeah, if you bend it a few times, it's coming off. So now I have this little head, and I can put a small blob of glue here. And maybe I do it with here it is. Is this a good thing to do with my tweezers? Not sure. Oops, that's the wrong way round. Come on, work with me. Yes. Oh yeah. So, oh, come on, stay. Oh, that's old glue. Yeah. So now it looks like it's really mounted there and not just floating in the air. So one more loose end that we tied up. We are getting there, And now, ta-da! We are talking about all of this. So what I need to do, I need to find something to put on here. So it's, because, yeah, it's kind of obvious, of course, that this is a photo presenting and whatever this is called in English, no idea. So I need to cover this and I need to find something, but I also put something in here, and this is what I want to show you here. So let's put this away for a second or a minute. We also lose the ties. So Brenda did for her file folder part, did ink blotches. So this ink blot, I think it's blot, yeah, ink blot test that's not used anymore these days, but were famous in their days. And I tried a few of them. Let me see, where are they? No. Yeah. And they didn't really work for me. So, and what I used for this is drawing ink, so real drawing ink that you would also use in your fountain pen or your ink pen if you have one for technical drawing and these things. Yeah, it didn't flow enough because this is a photo paper and it's old HP photo paper. We had a printer before, but it's gone for a long time and still I have the paper and I found them in my endless office supplies. So this worked a little bit better, but still not really a fan, and it doesn't do anything for me. Then also I found out that the ink is sticky and doesn't really agree to the photo paper, because when I opened the paper after plotting, I found that pieces of the paper were stuck to the other side, which is a nice structure, but yeah, still, you can see it here most clearly that this is, so parts of the paper that are missing here are on here. So yeah, really didn't really work. I still will keep them and find a use for them. Yeah, also I tried inking. Yeah, okay, so that's not what I wanted to do. And then I remembered something that I saw quite often, and it comes up on Instagram regularly, which is making these figures with a piece of string that you soak in ink, and then you can make these figures. And I tried this in one of my masterboard books, and it worked and it looked nicely. I tried a few different sort of strings because I wanted to find out what's working best. And I'll show you my process, how I produce this. I made a video clip, and I will cut it together to a process video, to a short process video, and I will include it after we talked about this, so you can really see how I made these. So this was my first, and I was already, yeah, this is the route I'm going. I want to do this. I like it. And then I started to do it on the ink paper, on the photo paper, and it also worked fine. Yeah, they are quite similar. Didn't realize until now. So then these are the classic ones that are looking like these color flowers. Classic, I mean, that's the result you are really expecting when you do this. And what I was really impressed, that they look very delicate if you don't have too much ink on your thread. So these are most or likely second or third generation prints, pulls, however you would call them. Yeah, these are most likely first generation. So when I freshly had the string in the ink, then they make this much bolder figures, which I also like. It's just, yeah, the delicate ones are more flowery. They are, and I love them. And then I also found these, and I didn't realize at first that this is sticker paper. It is photo paper, and it was in the same box, so I'm quite sure that this is photo paper, and we used it in our photo printer, and it's for sure older than 10 years. But these are sticker sheets. Look, how cool is that? And I still have a bunch of them, so I'm so happy that I found sticker. This is essentially one big sticker. That's so cool, and I'm quite happy. So this is again one of these delicate ones. This is also very pretty. Look at them. Nice. This is first generation pulse prints, whatever. Oh, and I really, really love them. Yeah. So these are one of my first two. I think they are, yeah, not so. But yeah, I still can use them as a background and do something with them. And yeah, they won't go to waste. It's just, they are by far not my favorite. So, okay, they go to the ink blotches. We need to do something with them. These are fine. These would be fine for me to use as their own, as they are, as a focal point, whatever. I love them. They are great. Okay. So, and you can use them as they are, as a double sheet, just cut down at the edges maybe, or you even can cut them apart and use them on their own. Great resource to have. I'm so happy. So what I use is a drawing ink that I have in my stash for I don't know how long and why. I use this photo paper, which I have also in my supply for ages, because we used to have a photo printer, but it's long gone. And then I have this thing which is simply a piece of crochet thread, so cotton thread for crocheting. It's a thin, very smooth kind of thread, and I tried a few different ones and this one worked the best. So, and give me a second, I'll show you how I make them. So I fold my papers in half. That's not the exciting part. Just want to have a few prepared. So once I put my thread in the ink, and I poured out some ink because, yeah, getting my thread into this bottle did not really work, so I poured some out here. Can you see it? Yeah. And most likely most of it will dry in this small thing. So, and what I do is I put my thread here in this ink, and usually it takes up way too much ink, so I try to get a little bit off by holding it down with my tweezers. And wow, this is making a mess. So be sure to cover everything around you. And then we put this on here in some rounded shapes. I hope I can get this on the camera. So, and now we are closing this and holding it not too strongly down and pull. Oh, and you see now also why I have my book under my papers. Let's see what we got. Yes, this is what we got, which is a nice one. And if I'm quick, I can get a second and maybe a third one out of the same thread. So they have different densities according to how much ink is on the thread. So again, holding down, pulling. Yes. Oh, and after a few things you get the hang of it. I like it. Oh, it's gorgeous. Don't you think so? Yeah. And let's try a last one. And also, let's see if this is working. I want to get it again near to the edge. So maybe we get something like the butterfly again. Oh, not quite. Not quite, but still nice. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I will make a bunch more. Yes, so then I was happy with these. I made these. So, and yeah, then I couldn't get rid of the idea of the real ink blotches, and I pulled out my alcohol inks. Look at these. These are really scary, right? It's a bug from front on. Or maybe a crab. I don't know, but it's scary. Yeah, and I used my alcohol inks for this, and the pink and the green and the purple one. These are alcohol inks I made myself, just with the inner parts of spent markers that I had. And they, of course, are not as intense as the real alcohol inks you can buy, but still. And this is a combination of the drawing ink with my own alcohol inks, and then I did something with gold paint, and I had something on my brush, and I got over it. So it's quite nice. I like it. Yeah, you can look at it as on a scary, like it could be some kind of not face skull thing, but you can also say, okay, it's like a, yeah, butterfly thing. Not really, but I like it. It's okay. And you can still use parts of it, so you can use your punch and punch out something with it, and then only use parts, which will be, oh yeah, would be a good use. And with the sticker paper, then you have your own made stickers. So, okay, he is kind of cute, kind of scary. This, in my opinion, looked like hip bones from, so when you're an x-ray, like hip bones, and then this is the hip joint, kind of, or also like the face of a mantis. Is it a mantis? A praying mantis. So this could be the eyes. So with a little bit of doodling, this could go either way. Also nice, nice. Yeah, a weird one. And then this one, it's also, this is the drawing ink, this is the alcohol inks, and yeah, it came out like a bed. So maybe I will keep this for a Halloween journal. I'm not sure, but still, I had fun doing this. Yeah, cool thing, right? So then I put them all away because the two that I like the most I have already in here. So, and these will go live in. So this is one of first generation one. You see, it's quite bold. I like it. And this one I already improved. I hope I don't pull on this camera stand too often. If you are already sick because everything is shaking all the time, I'm sorry, guys. I need to, yeah, adjust to this camera setup. So this is the one, and it has, I added some inks to it. So I show you closer. So I really like this. So it has gold splatters, black splatters. Yeah, I'm happy with this one, and this is worthy of living in my file for the asylum. This is unchanged except for the edges that I cut down a little bit, and I inked them also in black. And this I liked very much because this is the only one that I managed to get like a butterfly shape. So I really like this one. So, and the sounds you're hearing is when I'm standing up, so I can see in the camera what I'm showing you. And I tried to get a second and third one of these shapes, and I didn't manage. The other one were all these floral ones, and this one is, oh, I love it. It's good. Yeah, so this of course is also living in here. So these are two of the things that are a reason why I'm in the asylum, as Sonia calls us, the inmates. So, and the third piece, yeah, of course, this is the piece here that I cut out. You saw me doing this. And I still want to keep it in here. It kind of belongs. And for now, I'm just putting it in here, maybe between these two parts. and it can live in here until I find a different use or until the end of days. I also only just inked it, so it has a little bit more finished look, and it's kind of cute with looking out here, right? Yeah, that's what's going in my folder. The ID card, of course, you saw the complete video of this, and then I just need to find something to do here. So, and the last bit is here. You see it already. When I was finished with this one and I looked at it the next time, so let's put this in so it's not distracting. I wished I would have done something on the back side of the slider. You see? Because yeah, the slider is fine. We can see through. I can see out of my room. If someone is looking in, that's fine. But when it's closed from this side, it's kind of, yeah, of course, I'm closed in my cell. And then I found this image. And first I was, oh God, I don't want to dismantle everything. But then I found I can just simply slide it in here. We could glue it on, you see? And if I'm closing it, so let me close it completely. This is kind of tricky. I can pull it in here and have it. Can you see that? I don't know how is the glare? Oh, so what do you think? I think I'm doing it. Yeah, it gives another dimension to the eye thing. To the eye thing. So, yes. And yeah, I can pull out the slider. I think I will cut off the edge here just a little bit, because in general the edges shouldn't be visible, right? I want to have this in the right height. Yeah, I think this would be a good place. And we can also come on, open up. So just to give it a little bit more finished look, but I don't mind that this is just usually, and to be honest, usually this will be closed. So, and I just have my glue pages here at the sides, so nothing magical happening here, just off camera. You know how putting glue stick on a magazine image works, right? Nothing new here. So let's see if I can put this on the right height. So let's try it. Oh yes, that's the correct position, and I'm just making sure that it's glued on. This will not have much tear and wear the slide is mostly closed. Yes. Yes. I do like it. I do. And then also one more thing to finish this completely off now is, for this I need my cover again, because I want to have a few black and orange splatters here. And oh, I will mess up my desk. Oh, because usually this is something I do in my splatter box. Oh, guys, I will do this off camera. I'll back in a second. Oh, guys, look what happened. Oh, I messed it up. I dropped my brush. I'm happy with the splatters. It looks now more grungy, more tied up. I still have one on the window, which is not a good thing. I see if I can wipe these off. Oh, and I need to find a solution for, yeah, this is just a baby wipe, a wet wipe. So this is working fine on the acetate. But this is sketch paper, so sketchbook paper, and I can't wipe this off here. I already tried, and the paper is starting to disintegrate. And this wouldn't have happened if I would have put matte medium over the piece before I started to splatter it. Oh. Let this be a warning to you. If you have a page that you really like and you want to do something additional, put a layer on matte medium. It's much easier to correct your mistakes if there is a protective layer under it. So we need to put something over this, right? Now I need to think about it. One thing, of course, could be, guys, why is there paint on my... Interesting. Well, that's plastic. That's easy to fix. Still, it's interesting why it's there. Okay. So we could, of course, take this, which I used as a splatter guard for the window again, and this is what why I was trying. This is why my heat gun is hot. We could put it over there. Oh, and it would kind of fit. Kind of. But maybe it would be more... Let me see, maybe we can make this more like a feature. And now I'm ruining two pieces, I think. At least I have the... We can... If I put this over there, this could be a little bit more like real eyes. Oh, I start to think this could work. Oh, do I cut this? Yes. Who thought that having this piece will come in so handy? Oh God. Which is also a lesson. Never throw something out before you're finished with a project. Whew, what a scare. But I think we fixed it as well as this is some kind of mistake can be fixed. I even like that it has now this, yeah, this more 3D look because it's more like the real eyes. It's a little bit like there are two real eyes that are hiding beneath this pattern. So okay. So, oh gosh, I'm so happy I could fix this. Guys, what a scare. It's not as never happened, but at least it's like, yeah, okay, something is going on here, but it looks more intentional, right? Yeah, so still, of course, you can see that there is a patch over it, but it looks much better and not as obvious as this black blotch was. Whew. Saved. I'm so happy. Okay, so finally this page is done, and there was more to do than I expected it would be to do. I'm looking for a black marker. No, it's just I want to continue this outline here as it is supposed to. We can leave this. The slightly off is okay. Yeah. So one last thing, we need of course also some inking here. Whew. And with this, yeah, I can think we can end on a not really a high note, but at least a okay note here with this patch. Yeah, this was tying up the loose ends, and the next play date in the asylum will totally be about starting my self-portrait, which will be more than one project. At least I'm expecting 3 or 4. We will see how this is going and how my ideas for this one will evolve. Okay, Thanks, guys, for watching. As promised, I show you a last look at the closed page, as this is now supposed to be. At the closed journal, not page. So yeah, this is how it's looking now. Thank you guys for watching, and I also have orange splatters here now. Oh gosh, but that's fine. I can live with this. Guys, thanks a lot for watching. See you the next time. Bye.